What's going on? It's your dog Art Man. I know I'm late. You know, black people. What's going on, people? But what's going on, everybody? Let me wait for more people to gather in before we start cooking. Man, what's going on, people? Look, shit crazy, man. So how badly does Tim Tszyu beat Fedor in the rematch? At what round you think he knocked Spence out? Man, shit. I already got my heart broke last night, man. I ain't even, I ain't ready to get heartbroken again, man, with this Spence Fedora fight. Cause man, shit just been crazy for American boxing right now. It's been real crazy right now, dude. Let me get my shit together. I'm over here just trying to do shit, move around. Lord, dude, man, what's going on? My art bet FBA, man, shit's tough for us. It's been real tough, man. I ain't gonna lie. We've been fucking up, especially that shit we pulled yesterday. That shit we pulled yesterday, boy. Man, I'm talking about like I'm thinking my mindset going into the fight is like, yo, we got the home team. We got Wilder, we got Ray Ford, we got Ammo Williams, nigga, we got all FBA brothers. Eddie picked smart. He picked smart. That's what my thoughts going into the fight. After that Ray Ford fight decision, I'm like, nah, this shit, I don't know. But we gonna talk about it. Let me get my trees rolled up. Just I got this look on my face because it's the look of like I'm kind of puzzled. I'm puzzled because how did we get here? We went from being cream of the crop, top line fighters to guys losing split decisions and KO'd by guys that niggas would have been knocked out. Like it's wild, man. Say what you smoking? I'm smoking on some good shit, man. I got some good kills. Shout out to the dealer, man. And where I'm at, marijuana is legal, so I can smoke on my live all day, every day. It is 100% legal in my state of Minnesota. But yeah, man, shit kind of tough, man. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? But let's break down the fights. Let's break down what exactly happened yesterday. So, yesterday it was the 5 versus 5, the Queensberry Promotions versus Matchroom Promotions. Queensberry, they had their guys. They had Daniel DeBoy. They had Hamza Sharice. They had Nick Ball, and they had some other UK dude, or I don't even know where the fuck he's from. I've never seen that nigga ever. But Matchroom, they started off bad. Like Craig Richards. And here's my thing about Craig Richards. He's known as the guy that gave Bivol his toughest fight or whatever. But I just don't see it, man. The way he fights like one of them old timey European ass fighters. Like no swagger, no nothing. It's just straight upright, and he had these big ass gloves on. It just wasn't it. It wasn't it. Looked like he was gassed in like the 6th round. Like these guys, it was just. Psh. So Queensberry, they popped it off with a dub. So people like, okay, that's a quick dub. But this Ray Ford fight, Ray Ford, you know what I'm saying, the young champ. You know what I'm saying? He got the afro picked out. He ready, you know what I'm saying? FBA'd out, nigga. He went in there fighting fucking Nick Ball's fight. Like, oh man, like I don't know why we do this, man. Where you got a style, stick to that style. Box him from the out. His coach was telling him right there, mid range, box him, box him, box him, jab, jab, follow behind it. Nah, here's Ray Ford. I'm gonna go in the middle and I'm just gonna shell up on his ass. Shell up and let this nigga throw all these fucking herky jerk ass uppercuts and fucking hooks over the guard and shit. Even if the shit wasn't landing like that, it doesn't matter because they in the fucking Saudi and it looks like he's touching you up because all you doing is just holding up like this. And then every once in a while you throw a 1-2 down the middle with a fucking hook. And it's like, come on. And then he start picking up the pace around like the 5th, 6th round. And it's like, oh, okay. That's what we want. That's what we wanted to see. He popped his ass with a crazy left hook twice, and that shit was short. One was long, and then he came in with a short one that just clipped his nose, had that boy leaking. He was hurt. He was visibly hurt. But I don't know if it was the weight cut. But Ray Ford, it's just the urgency. It wasn't there. It wasn't there. Like, nigga, get on his ass. Get on his ass. He's fucking hurt. Get on him. No, I'm gonna let him recover. Nigga, have a fucking bar burner fight, go to the motherfucking cards. Nigga, they read off fucking Nick Ball's name, and now I'm on fucking Twitter mad as shit, but I can't be that mad because I understand, like, bro, you're supposed to, nigga, you're not even supposed to give these niggas any room, the opportunity to take that shit from you. But he did. He let them take away from him. Like, bro, you put fighters, my FBA fighters, stop thinking you gonna win a decision in these tough, close fights, nigga. Stop thinking that. Go in there and try to take a nigga's head off if you could. Not saying you should abandon the style, the game plan, but if you see your guys hurt, risk it. Because you got to put that step. You got to, if you know the scorecards is possibly close, and that's why you asking the coach, is it who winning, nigga? If you know you ain't winning for sure, 100%, nigga, risk that shit and go for it, because nigga, you can't depend on getting a fucking W out there, most definitely. But Ball, he did his thing. I can't really complain because it's not like it was a complete robbery. Like Ford was just outclassing him every single round, every second of the fight. Nah, Ford made it a competitive fight by going in there with him like when you could have just been boxing. Box. What are we known for? What are the FBA boxers known for? Boxing ability, the motherfucking speed, athleticism, power. Use that. Use it. Don't be out here fucking shelling up, catching punches, thinking, oh, I'm gonna let him get off and now I'm gonna get off too. No, no. You let him shoot his shots. He missed, nigga. You go in there and make him pay. You make him pay. You don't play around with him. Playing around with his food, nigga. And that's what happened to him. So he can't get mad at nobody else but himself. And that rematch is dead. You know it's dead because he damn near killed himself to make the fucking weight. Nigga had no fucking cheekbones. Where the fuck was this nigga cheeks at? Pause. Said Ball versus Ford was super close. I can't hate on 175 either or just a draw. Ball is a pushy hole. He cheated. He said Glovegate. So I appreciate the real spill you be dropping. Don't take your foot off the necks. And I'm just cooking on what's what I feel is right. I ain't saying I'm a boxing expert or anything like that, because I'm not. Because all my, as we've seen, all my picks went to shit yesterday. All my picks besides Daniel the Boy. But yeah, Ford, he lost that fight. So I'm thinking, oh damn, if Ford lost that shit, we gonna need something. And then your boy Ammo Williams hop in there. Your boy Ammo Williams. And I picked Ammo Williams by a brutal stoppage. Hold on, I'm about to switch to my iPad. This camera too small on my phone. 1 second, y'all. Whoops. Yep. Okay, Jim. Nah, hold on. Let me get this shit right. Yeah, man. Shit was just. What can I say? I mean, our guys tried, but it's like, I don't know. Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, my dude healer, he sent me a picture of the gloves. It kind of looked like they pulled the Mauricio, whatever his name is, the one who fought what's that, Micah Fox, where he kind of pulled the glove down so it looks like it's kind of skinned at the top. But nigga, my thing is this, y'all. We can't be doing too much glove gates and this and that if these niggas is not trying to do it them damn selves. They gotta push for it. And they gotta get their lawyers and shit together and get their team together, because y'all should already know by now. These guys ain't playing fair, so stop trying to go in there and play fair with these guys. The name of the game is to win, y'all. And that's something these FBA fighters these days is not understanding. So what is a FBA? A FBA is a Black American fighter that is a descendant of American freed slaves in this country. It's guys like Wilder, Ammo, Charlo, stuff like that. Guys that don't come from like an immigrant background, like Lubin or Andre or something like that. And it's not to say that these guys are different or anything like that, but it's just like they're different when it comes to nationality and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, man, if he had a whole FBA card besides Craig Richards, and we all lost, nigga. You might as well throw Craig Richards in there, shit, because we all lost. Shit, it was tough. Ammo, I gotta get back on him. Let me spark my motherfucking joint. Ammo Williams, I gotta spark this one for you because boy, you took a beating yesterday. He took a beating, man. Ammo, I'm like Ammo. I'm thinking Ammo gonna go in there and he gonna clip him, and he almost did with that little, that overhand left. But that just wasn't enough. That wasn't enough. Oh, Ammo, that wasn't enough, man. He tried it. But he was like, I just don't know what the game plan was, really. I don't know what the game plan was when it came to Ammo. What was the plan, brother? Because I don't know what the plan was. I'm over here trying to fix this camera and shit. Okay, it ain't gonna work. Fuck it. I don't know what the plan was. Says salute. FBA fighters need to stay away from Saudi. They don't rate them like that. I don't know if it's the weather. You know, I don't know if it's that or is it like you said there are no plan. He said there was no plan. Ammo thought the native ancestor was gonna help him get through it. Man, Ammo looked fucking retarded out there, man. Like, what the fuck was that? He bopping and fucking weaving around. Like, nigga, you ain't Hackler, nigga. I'm like, dog, you not Hackler. You need to just chill. You just need to chill, bro. But that dude Hamza, that notice ain't nobody calling him a weight bully. I ain't hear not one thing about a weight bully yesterday. Let's keep it 100. Dude looked fucking huge compared to Ammo. Ammo looked fucking small as shit compared to that guy. That nigga looked like he was motherfucking 190 that fucking night. Ammo, he looked like he was 168. Dude was big as shit. And I picked wrong on that fight based off of what I seen in the past. So I'm watching the Hamza fights, right? And he looked kind of thin and frail. He looked like he had the body type of like a Jamal James type, where it's not like muscular, you kind of just real skinny or whatever. But he didn't look like that in the fight. He came in there looking big and solid. I said, oh shit. And he beat the fuck out of Ammo. But you ain't gonna see no documentaries about the deception of Hamza and how he's overweight and all that shit. You ain't gonna hear none of that shit. Because they only want to hate Devin Haney and talk about him being the weight bully as if he's the only guy that comes in heavy on the fight night. But man, he beat the shit out of that nigga. And it was bad. So he's doing this useless bobbing and weeding and standing a mile away, bobbing down. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah. One thing I knew coming into the fight, I said that dude Hamza got a good jab. He definitely do got a good jab. I've been watching that. I respect him off that jab. But Ammo, he made it easy for him. Ammo made it easy for him. Like, it kind of reminded me of Fedora. It kind of remind me of Fedora versus Lubin too, and that's what I said. It reminded me of Lubin versus Fedora because you got this tall dude, you thinking you out of the range, and this nigga, these fighters, man, I don't know if it's the sparring or training, but when you go in there with tall guys, what tells you that I should be on the outside? What goes in your brain and tells you that you should be on the outside? Maybe because they know when when they're used to fighting guys, if they get hurt, they can just bounce out and be on the outside and kind of coast away, until they get their marbles back together. With these tall dudes, nigga, you get on the outside, nigga, your ass is cooked. Because you thinking you out of range, but you're in perfect range because the guy arm extend that far to begin with. So you right in his range, getting pop, pop, pop. Every time I see Ammo get hit with the jab, I say, oh, nigga, it's over. It was over. It was, you stopped that nigga. I'm glad the ref jumped in because, boy, that shit was bad. It made me feel like, damn, maybe Ammo should have had his tail on him. Maybe that would have gave him a little extra strength because it was not there. Said Lubin and Ammo need to fight because they got beef. Yeah, that's a fight that needs to happen. It's a casual matchmaking, I guess. And then Wilder, our good brother Wilder. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I got really sad watching that Wilder go out like that. I did. But I wasn't really surprised or shocked because I understand boxing. And I understand that history shows, man. I posted on Twitter, I said, history shows whenever you got an American heavyweight that's in the age range that Wilder's in, after wars and shit like that, It's not the same. You're not gonna get that version back. And we did a lot of hoping and oh man, we rooting for what we did a lot of hoping. I damn sure did. I definitely did. Hoping he could pull it off, hoping he could pull it together. But after a couple rounds in, it's like when the reality set in, like, man, they're old. 20 fucking 17, 2018, 19. Wilder's gone. It's gone. It's so gone. Wilder's balance, Wilder's legs, Wilder's punch resistance. It's shot. Everything's shot. And these guys, of course, you got fans today. Of course, it's going to come with it. They don't really know what they're looking at. So they're going to say, oh, Wilder just sucks. He just sucks. He just sucks, and that's that. He just sucks. He just sucks. And they're just going to say that and write him off and shit on him like everything he did in the sport means nothing. Right. But you got fans like me. I'm going to keep it 100. Wilder, after that second Fury fight, he was damn near spoiled goods, man. You don't come back from shit like that. Like, and I know folks are gonna say, "Oh, Art Man, the excuses." No, I don't care. I don't give a fuck because you guys have excuses for everybody when it's convenient. This is what I'm speaking off of what I know. You know what I'm saying? You can go off and say whatever, but this is what I know, what I believe. Tyson Fury in that second fight damaged Wilder to a point of no return. Now, you know why? Because Wilder, being the brave fighter that he is, instead of taking a knee and just quitting or whatever, he stood toe to toe and still fought this guy who had a loaded glove, a loaded right hand glove, skin to the motherfucking T. And you can't say it's not true. You can't say it's not true because there's already video and photo evidence of this shit, man. Niggas is banned from the country right now because of the mob corruption in the fucking fight. So I don't give a fuck if you disagree or say, oh, Art Man is doing that. I don't care. I don't care. If you looking at it through the lens of that, and you see that this nigga went through a war with Tyson Fury, getting punched all on the side of his head, getting all lumped up on the side of his head, nigga. Walk down and Wilder, he fighting him. He ain't quitting, so he getting punched. He getting right hand after fucking right hand. Tyson Fury was throwing the right hands. And then Wilder, after the fight, not even after the fight, during the fight, you can see it. Let me pull this shit up. Hold on. Let me find this shit. Hold on. Damn, I hate when I'm fucking going off and I don't got my shit all the way together. Hold on. Okay. This right here, man. Look at that right there. Y'all see that? That's Wilder's face during Wilder Fury 2. Look at look at the impression on the side of his face right here. Right? You can see it better right here. Man, you just don't come back from shit like that. And the guys want to say, oh, it's not cheating. Even if you don't want to say it's not cheating or whatever, you can see with your own two eyes that type of injury on somebody's head. That came from a boxing match, right? After that, and the guy's older, you think that he's gonna come back and be what he was before? Nigga, all that shit was done. You can even see when Wilder was training, Wilder's running. That nigga looked like a motherfucker that got aches and pains fucking just had back surgery trying to fucking run down the track. The nigga look crazy. And we like, yeah, Wilder never run. Nigga, no matter what Wilder did, his balance was off. His punch resistance shot. It's gone. Zhang touched that man one time and he was fucking didn't know what to fucking do. He looking at on the side. He don't know if the ref about to jump in and call it. His punch resistance was gone. Back in the day, Wilder could eat some shit like that. Luis Ortiz, no puncher. He hit Wilder crazy, something vicious. Wilder's still there. Now Wilder get hit one time. It's curtains. Yeah. Respect to our brother, but it's time for him to hang it up because this shit is done. You know, it's done. Like you can't come back from them type of fights. And even Tyson Fury himself. Look at Tyson Fury. Usyk popping with a left hook, and his same shit, damn near the same shit. He go fucking marbles out of there, already out of there. He going corner to corner, falling, stumbling over. Come on, man. Tyson Fury just got a better recovery time, but the punch resistance is gone. Wilder, he got it the worst though. And niggas won't say, "Oh, Art Man tripping." Hey, it happens. It's boxing. You see that happen to Larry Holmes. You see it happen to Mike Tyson. You see it happen to Ali. Final stages of their career, man, it's just not the same. Especially if you went through a war. Just off some boxing tip alone. Y'all should know the history. But it is what it is. Wilder, to me, he'll always be respected as somebody who brought last of a dying breed, someone who brought back the heavyweight division, someone who brought back American heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? Who held the fucking torch. You can hate on him and say, "Oh, he don't got skills and all that," nigga. Wilder didn't create the game. Wilder did not create the fucking game, but he decided to fucking play, and he made it that fucking far. He's an overachiever in the game. Some of your favorite fighters that you say is skilled, Frank Sanchez of the world, these niggas ain't touching no belts. Then let alone touch a belt, but defend it for 5 years straight, 10 consecutive fucking bouts. Come on, man. These niggas losing their belts on their second title defense. And you got a man defending it 10 fucking times. 10 times. And they want to say, "Oh, that nigga's trash. He's garbage. He ain't mean nothing. He ain't did nothing." I can't respect the fan doing that because it's like you're trying to shit on somebody who made the sport better for us. Nigga got knockouts. All knockouts. The fights he won and he got knockouts. And you want to say that's something bad in boxing? But you niggas will say, "Oh, I love this guy because he can knock somebody out. I love a knockout. I don't like a boring fight." But one of the most exciting, or if not the most exciting heavyweight, y'all shitting on that brother for coming that far. Psh. I can't respect it. Yeah, he lost. It looked crazy. Folded over. He got knocked out. Yeah, it's fucked up. But I ain't gonna say, "Damn, well, he ain't never did shit. He ain't meant nothing. He ain't nothing in the sport." That's some hated shit. That's some sucker shit. And I see these bitch made niggas. These niggas, these boxers. They're boxers. Never hold a fucking belt ever. Ever. I ain't gonna say no names, but I seen this nigga lose live in front of my eyes. Never touched a belt. And he already talking about what Wilder did wrong and Wilder coaching it. Nigga, when you gonna touch a belt, nigga? The fuck? That shit crazy. Everybody want to point their finger. "Oh, he can't do this. He can't do that." Nigga, what can you do? Nigga? Exactly. Let me go to the chat. What y'all saying in the chat? These motherfuckers try to have a strong man advantage rather than boxing. They let casuals dictate the style now. Well, he waited with all his clothes. Said, "Let the fight sad. Very great here. We got to go outside." Wilder made a rookie mistake, turned his back on Zhang. The fear fights damaged my guy. Straight up. Said, yeah, that killer instinct was gone, unfortunately, but you got to salute Wilder. He overachieved in boxing, started late, KO down there, everybody. Let the man retire, relax, enjoy life. Straight up. Wilder don't owe niggas shit because niggas ain't respect him anyways. Said why they develop a jab through all the years. Said what reals having a set way to get up on a lot of sports. So you don't get 40 straight counts and suck. I don't give a fuck if you got on your resume. When I look at Wilder, I just think about stolen greatness. Yeah, Wilder's an overachiever, bro. And these niggas are shitting on him, man. I'm like, man, it is what it is, though. Because, yeah, man, these niggas, they just gonna throw rocks and hide their hands, man. It's fucked up. But it is what it is. I respect Wilder. But that shit with Tyson Fury, it definitely fucked him up for good, man. It did. And that shit just, it hurt me because it's like, damn, man. Wilder could have been, if he would have just got that AJ fight around it. And niggas know. And the sad part is, niggas know. Niggas know. They know that if Wilder would have fought AJ around motherfucking 2018 like it was supposed to happen. Look at the year, man. 2018. It's 2024. Niggas talking about some maybe Wilder may get the fucking AJ fight. Nigga, 2024, bro. Them niggas was supposed to fight 2018, 2017 type shit, bro. Those was years ago. Years ago, bro. Wilder got a fucking bronze medal in 2008. Y'all know how long ago that was? 2008? Nigga, it's 2024. Talking about AJ we might get the fight next. Man, that fight was supposed to been happen. And I'm actually glad that it didn't happen after this fucking Fury fight because boy, this Wilder, if he would have went in there with AJ would have stopped him bad. AJ probably would have gave that nigga motherfucking brain damage or some shit. And I'm not even trying to be funny, not even on no joking shit. I'm on some like dead serious shit because AJ's really cracking like that. And Wilder, you already seen the damage he got on the side of his fucking head. He get hit with some shit like that from AJ at the stage he was at. Would have got mega hell no. Nah. And it's fucked up. But this is reality. Definitely is. With AJ in 2018, of course. Said, but honestly, he didn't look that bad defensively in the fight until that Zhang landed in the fifth. Man, Wilder, it looked like Wilder got this thing where this new to prove Wilder. It looked like, man, he got no balance. Like you could just push that man over if you wanted to. Like if you push him, he'll just fall over type shit. He wasn't planting his feet on the ground. I'm like, dude, plant your feet on the fucking ground and shoot that shit. When he did land on Zhang, it's just like that killer instinct. It's just not there. It's not there. It's not there. It's not there, but it was there. Man, I seen some TikTok edit video today, man. I did there fucking cried seeing that shit. It showed Wilder getting hit by fucking Zhang, and then all you can just see is just a replay of all of Wilder's KO highlight reels of when he was in his prime, just putting niggas out. Now that shit came to an end. It's over. Done. 2024. Nigga got a bronze medal in 2008. Salute to Wilder for still getting this bag and trying to go out there into Saudi, but I don't get boxers, man. If you know you're not 100%, why even do it? Why do it? Why put your life on the line for that type of shit? I mean, I guess the money probably was good, so I get it, most definitely. But I got a boy, he hit me up, and man, he told me since day one, he was like, yeah, I just don't trust Wilder going there to the match room and fighting on Saudi cards, man. I feel like they setting up for failure. But I always told him, I said, man, Wilder's a grown ass man. If he feels that's what he wants to do with his career, as a fan, all we can do is support it. Wilder went over there and got that fucking bag and left with 2 fucking L's, man, and a retirement. Not even a retirement party that you wanted. Niggas gonna call him, make memes and talk about him and all that shit, but it's crazy. 50 Cent making memes about this nigga. It's like, man, 50 Cent, you walk this nigga out in his prime, and he got a motherfucking highlight reel KO, nigga, like, against motherfucking Stavern. You walked that nigga out. That was a cultural moment right there. I can't respect it. I can't respect it. I just can't. But niggas gonna say, oh, well, Wilder sucked anyways, and he did, whatever. Your favorite heavyweight haven't done that. Said 2008 Summer Olympics, United States boxing team pro careers got screwed. Andre Wilder, Gary Russell Jr. Wilder helped expose the bigotry in boxing and the difference between manufactured champ and a real champ. That's true. That's definitely true. And Wilder, and niggas can say what they want, but when you think about American heavyweight champions, Wilder's name's gonna be up there. It's gonna be up there regardless, because you got somebody who got 42 knockouts. What was it, 42 or 43 knockouts? Ten consecutive title bouts, title defenses. Took a cheating ass gypsy to fucking crack the code. And these boxing fans, look, you want to know how I know these niggas is funny style? Because you can ask them, does the gloves from the second fucking Fury fight look anything like the fucking gloves in the goddamn Usyk versus Fury fight? It may have the same color, but you can see the texture is a lot different. You can't pull up no pictures of it looking like you can see his knuckles. I wonder why. But niggas want to play stupid and be like, oh, no, niggas just suck. Yeah, whatever. I'm just a different type of person. My understanding on boxing is just totally different because I look at it from the past to the present. Of course, there's cheating in boxing. Of course, there's mob connections in boxing. Of course, there's fix shit going on. The fix is in. Y'all know the fix be going in. Look at fucking Tony Weeks jumping in on fucking Rolly versus Barriso. Y'all know the fix is going was in, and y'all niggas talking about some ain't no cheating when it comes to a particular nigga. Like, stop that shit, man. That's if one thing I can get rid of in boxing, one thing I can get rid of, not all the belts and all that shit. It's these fake ass boxing fans that pretend like this fucked up cheating shit don't be happening. From the Ryan Garcia situation to the motherfucking Devin Haney situation. I mean, the Ryan Garcia situation, the Devin Haney to the motherfucking Wilder situation. An opponent went in the ring with a game plan to cheat. Y'all can't sit here and defend that and act like that shit doesn't go down into the next breath. If somebody asks you, is boxing corrupt? You turn around and say, yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Sport is fucking corrupt. It is, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a casino. You gamble with your life. You can make a lot of money out this game. Definitely can. But you could also leave this game hella broke. And not just broke. Your fucking brains can be out of here. Niggas can have whole CTE forever. You know what I'm saying? That shit lasts forever. Look at AB, Adrian Broner. Look at his career. At one point, They were calling this nigga, like, when they said the next Mayweather, it was looking like it. Not like, oh, they just hyping this nigga up. He sucked. No, the nigga had the natural talent. You could see it in Adrian Broner. You could see it in his fights. He had the natural talent. Nigga, he lose to Maidana. Nigga career went downhill. Downhill. Now the man's fighting fucking Blair Cobbs on a Don King card in 2000. We talking about old age, nigga. Don King been old, nigga, before I was born. And AB, the kid that they call the next Floyd Mayweather, he fighting on them cards. This sport is crazy. It definitely is. Said Wilder has potential to have the best jab in boxing. Said this how our grandfathers felt when Ali Holmes. And yeah, exactly. But it's really supposed to be like where Wilder kind of fucked up at too. When you losing, you know what I'm saying, as a heavyweight champ, you really supposed to be passing the torch to like somebody that's deserving, somebody that can still represent. Like, you see Larry Holmes, he lost to motherfucking Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? That's the next generation. That's the passing of a torch moment. Like the brother Julius said, who came on the live, he said if Wilder got knocked out, it's just the prophecy being fulfilled, because that's what happens in the game. When you get old, you get slept if you still try to play. But yeah, like Wilder fucked up. He going to Saudi, he getting his bag, but it's like you're not really passing the torch. You're passing it to Zhang and Parker. Like, man, there's some unnecessary L's. Like, could have just called it a quit after that Robert Helenius fight, but I get it. The bag was there. The bag was there. Definitely. Said WC and Fury team robbed him of his glory. Skills pay the bills in a fair and clean fight, but power controls the lights. Fury had no power, so resorts to egg weights. Wilder never been the same. That's true. Said Dominic Brazil was my favorite KO of Wilder. Yeah, that was true. It's one of my favorite KOs too. I remember watching that shit in my crib, my dad's crib, actually. He had a 70-inch TV. We just smoking, chilling, watching the fight. And my dad was talking shit. He was like, man, you know how old heads be. Man, he ain't throwing no punches like no Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? He was saying shit like that because we was just watching it. He was just saying that as soon as the opening bell, because you know how Wilder be. Prime Wilder, he's pawing the jab and then he start letting off. Pops was talking shit. He's like, oh man, he ain't doing nothing. He ain't doing nothing, man. He ain't doing nothing. And I'm like, Pops, just watch. Just watch. Just watch. Don't blink, Pops. Just watch. He like, all right, we just watching the fucking fight. Next thing you know, Brazil, he kind of got the one up on Wilder a little bit in the corner. He caught Wilder with some shit, and Wilder had to back up a little bit. And Pops was like, see, all he got is just that right hand. He ain't got nothing for him. Next thing you know it, the motherfucking ref, who was the coach? I mean, the ref, Harvey Doc? Yeah. Or whatever. What's that nigga name? What's that nigga name? Not Harvey. What the fuck? That nigga, the bald dude, the one that was the ref in motherfucking Haney fight. Y'all know who I'm talking about. But anyways, look. So yeah, he broke up the fucking, the little clinch. And next thing you know, Wilder goes in there and hits him with the fucking 1-2. Man, my pops was like, yo, what the fuck? And he's telling me straight up he ain't never seen no shit like that ever. He said he had seen Mike Tyson put dudes lights out first round and all that. But he ain't never seen it where a heavyweight just line you up with a 1-2 just down the middle, and it's curtains. It's ain't no follow-up behind that. It ain't no. See, when Mike Tyson was putting niggas out, and he said it just like this. He said when Mike Tyson was putting guys out, he was throwing combinations like left, right, hook. You know what I'm saying? left, right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Multiple punches to get a guy out of there. He said 1, 2 down the middle, and the guy gets knocked out. You know, that's how you know the power was special. It was generation. It was generational type of power. Like it had to be from the motherfucking ancestors, nigga, the FBA ancestors, because he literally was just blessing them, baptizing niggas. Talking about they didn't even feel the punch. They just woke up. Brazil said he felt like a sledgehammer. Yeah, he said he felt like a sledgehammer. So remember Wilder's a small heavyweight, 215. Zhang was 283. Wasn't a fair fight in the first place. You know, I had a discussion about. I had a fucking conversation with somebody about this. And we were talking about heavyweights or whatever, and I'm like, niggas was like, oh, ain't to complaining about the weight, but look at Wilder. Wilder's small. He fight niggas like Seth. Bro, heavyweight is different. You're not. He's not. It's not like he's draining himself to make weight. He's coming in how he feels comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Whatever way he feels comfortable, he's coming in at. I was like, man, Wilder could be fighting that fucking cruiserweight if he wanted to. Said boxing so corrupt, leave it. It'll leave you fighting Jake Paul down the line. Like, come on, man. Like, Mike Tyson, Iron Mike Tyson, nigga was fucking like as big as fucking Coca-Cola. You know what I do? I like going back and just watching like not even just the fights. I like going back and just watching like the commercials and the build up to the fucking fights of like old school fights, like Floyd fights, Mike Tyson fights, just to see what niggas was saying about the bout. You know, Mike Tyson was big, man. The way they talk about that dude, it's like he was the motherfucking greatest. Niggas was scared of him, like a pit bull. Man. But every heavyweight lose, everybody go through it. I went back and watched the fucking whole build up for the Mike Tyson Buster Douglas. Hey, that is. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I wish I was old enough around that time to like watch that shit live type shit because I know y'all niggas was looking like whoa. Oh, where are my old school folks at? Where are my old school folks at? Back then, when y'all watch Mike Tyson versus Buster Douglas, keep it 1,000. Weren't you niggas motherfucking nervous like, yo, Mike Tyson keep getting the fucking paws put on by Buster Douglas? Cause I know niggas was thinking Mike Tyson gonna wash him easy. How did y'all feel when Mike Tyson got whooped on by Buster? Say you was super sad. He got stopped by Buster Douglas out of everybody. And these same people that say no excuses, same people that say no excuses back then, they were saying, oh, well, Mike Tyson, he fucked 100 bitches. His legs was weak. He had sex with about 1,000 Japanese chicks. That let an old head tell you that. You said it felt like the end of the world when he lost to Buster. Says like a superhero died. Damn. I ain't gonna lie. I know that feeling. I felt like that yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. It's fucked up. Say y'all was getting bored of him knocking everybody out. That's why I like this Frank Martin versus Tank fight. Actually, not to say that they're similar or anything like that, or it's gonna he gonna get knocked out or whatever. But it could happen. What if Javante lose to Frank Martin, bro? That's just gonna be crazy, man. I feel like that will break the internet. Nothing's really surprising in boxing. Nothing's really surprising in boxing, man. If Frank win, would it be bigger than Mike Tyson versus Buster? Buster Douglas got knocked out on a Mike Tyson undercard. That shit was crazy. I think he got knocked out. Either got decision or he got knocked out. If Javante was to get knocked out by Frank Martin, that might just be bigger than Mike Tyson versus Buster Douglas. But I get nah. I don't think there's ever gonna be a fight that ever tops that for real. For real, I don't know. I don't think so because Mike Tyson was perceived as like a fucking monster boogeyman. Tank, even though Tank is a KO artist, there's still people doubting his abilities because they notice the competition. But even though with Mike Tyson, the competition wasn't always like super stellar. It was still like names that they knew. With Gervonta Davis is like, you know, yeah, he could beat these guys, but can he beat the Shakurs, the Haneys of the world type shit? So it's different. I don't think it's ever gonna be like that because I was watching the Mike Tyson shit, man. They made it seem like Mike Tyson was like Mike Tyson might as well just be walking in the fight on a fucking leash because he's a fucking animal type shit. So it's always gonna be different. But I feel like the Anthony Joshua versus the Ruiz was the closest because I was like, man, what the fuck? How you let this fat Mexican kid whoop on this big brolic fucking British black dude? Shit look crazy. Ruiz need to holler at Netflix to see if they can make a movie about that shit. So Buster actually has skills but lacked heart. Nigga, Buster Douglas was looking like he would have whooped niggas from today's game fighting like that, the way he beat Mike Tyson. Cause he did that shit smooth, like he hit him with a motherfucking jab, uppercut. It was all textbook work. It wasn't no sloppy shit. It was like he was popping Mike Tyson's head back with jabs, straight right hands. Like really just whooping his ass, like a thorough ass whipping. It wasn't no like he got a hit with a lucky punch. He was like he had a game plan and that shit worked. And Mike Tyson was looking like a nigga that didn't know what to do. Mike Tyson looked like food in there after a certain round, but he still dropped Buster. He still dropped him. Well, what's going on, brother?
Salute, Art Man. Appreciate you dropping that link. How you feeling, today, bro?
Busy. I'm a busy man with all these art man apparel orders and just fucking paintings and all this shit, man. It's a whole lot of extra shit. But what's going on, brother?
Nothing much. Just listening to you cook. I definitely want to do a show with you one of these days, but I know your schedule will be busy. Mine too. But
But you on here cook.
man, I'm a little heartbroken over last night. But it is what it is. Like at least he wasn't cheated. Like my favorite fighter losing ain't a problem. You can learn and you can grow. You made your shit ton of money. But it's the Fury cheating that really bothers me. Still bothers me to this day.
What bothers me about that the most, because I feel like it's stolen greatness. Like, man, you robbed this man of what he could have been. And I feel that same way with Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. And that's
Mm-hmm.
what people respect niggas talking about yeah, man, he just said he's going to run it back with no pads this time. Nigga, what
No, you
y'all
dummy.
talking about?
You
Y'all
guys
niggas
don't know
is
how
crazy.
boxing
Like,
works,
nigga, I want to shoot this nigga. He's trying to kill me.
bro.
The
I,
fuck? There ain't no more boxing, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you niggas?
I said that in a video, like, bro, the black community should collectively, like, I'm not trying to say weird shit on your channel, but the black community should delete Tyson Fury and Ryan Garcia. Like, we collectively do this together. Because if Deontay Wilder and Devin Haney were Jewish, was Dion Wildstein or Devin Hainstein,
Right.
bro, every day you would see this shit on TV. They would be in court. Bro, Tyson Fury wouldn't have a pot to piss in. That's
Man,
how they would
these
do him.
guys, these guys are saying that, bro. These niggas bringing it to the streets, talking about some Devin Haney's a rat for having this lawyer fucking email the commission. and send him a notice on Ryan Garcia's antics.
You're a rat,
And
dummy.
he's
When
a rat.
someone does something to
I'm
you,
like,
first
nigga,
off,
what the fuck are y'all niggas talking? Nigga, this ain't the streets. What the fuck is wrong with
who
you,
raised
dumbass
you?
niggas, man?
That's how you know their fathers fail them. These people, their fathers fail them because you're applying street code to real life. Street code is for street niggas who live by the street. The street code is it's you work on the streets and you either go to end up in jail or dead. That's the streets. That's your life. It's the streets, jail, death. But in the real world, people have businesses, and when people commit crimes against you, you don't go committing a crime against them again, because then you'll end up in jail on some street shit. No, you go to the proper authorities, and that person is punished for the crime. Moron.
Exactly. And you get your fucking money. You get your money out of this.
And your freedom.
You're getting your money out of this situation. Like, you bleed this motherfucker. Take everything from him like he took a piece of your career. Nigga, bro, man, this guy, Devin Haney, he really, and I feel like some boxing fans, I get it. You don't want to look into this shit because it's boring. Like, who really has time to look into all the fucking, the paperwork of, Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia? You got other stuff to do with your life, which is understandable. I understand it. But stop speaking on it if you haven't. Let the people who actually paid attention to this shit speak on it. So I've been paying attention, man. And Devin Haney's motherfucking lawyer, Pat English, man, he's cooking. He's cooking. The letter he just sent has multiple fucking statements and sources back to, past events of guys using IVs, and he's mentioning motherfucking how Ryan Garcia is sending open supplements to you guys that could be contaminated by his own doing. Like, come on, man. And niggas is talking about, oh, that's snitching. What you mean that's snitching, nigga? That's getting him out of here.
Man, you snitching. You let me.
Snitching,
You
man.
know, Town Business. I don't know if you ever listened to his channel, but he brought up something really, really interesting. And I knew this too. There was a movie that came out like in the late 80s or early 90s, but it was when like this Mexican cartel or what these Mexicans got caught by the cops and they snitched on the blacks that were with them, that they committed the crime with, but they wouldn't snitch on other Mexicans. And I've heard it's a code. Like with these drug dealers, if you doing deals with black people, they'll snitch on the blacks, but they won't snitch on each other. Like it's not basically in their culture. If you're a criminal and you rat on the black person that you were doing the crime with, they don't consider you a rat as long as you don't rat on one of your own. Oh damn, Art Man fell off.
Yo,
Yeah, you
my
catch
bad.
that?
No, my iPad died, so I had to switch to my phone.
Yeah. So I was just saying that I've heard I've heard on through popular culture, through TV and movie and whatnot, that there's a code among like certain gangsters that
Man, look, I know this shit, bro, because I was in jail in Fort Worth County, in Fort
Mhm.
Worth, Texas, in Tarrant County, Fort Worth, Texas. Man, a Mexican told me in jail what that La Raza shit means. It means for the race, gotta better the race.
Yeah, I
They
respect it.
stick and they got they man. He told me that shit in jail, so I know these niggas is really that's what they code mean. That's their law.
Yep. And they live. I respect it. I wish we operated like that. If we operated like that, ain't nobody fucking with us. But pretty much, the black community, like they violate. Ryan is on some goofy mess. You see how quickly he apologized to Jake Paul? It won't be until the hammer is dropping on his head, the hammer of the law, that he will turn to Devin Haney and respect him as a person and try to apologize.
See,
Use condom.
here's corner was a bunch of amateurs.
Yeah.
What you think about June 15th, man?
Who's fighting June 15th?
Tank versus
Oh
Frank.
yeah, Martin. Oh man, man. I'm just gonna say I'm rooting for Frank Martin. Like, I truly do
You
think
root
Frank.
for him, but man, niggas saying, look, Tank about to get him out of here early. But me, I'm rooting for Frank Martin too. But
Yeah,
they saying Tank gonna get him out of there. What's the possibilities of Tank not getting him out of here?
I don't think he's gonna get him out of there. He didn't get put Bill Cruz out of there. And to be honest,
Pitbull Cruz got a hard head.
true, but he also got whack defense.
That's
So,
true. But Tank
I,
had one hand.
true. Man, I think Martin's good enough to not get stopped. But
Okay.
his style is, ah, his style is kind of made for Tank, to be honest.
You think so?
Because he's not really a slick boxer. He's not in terms of black fighters. Okay, I would say in terms of black fighters, Tank, Frank Martin's style is the least threatening of the black fighters because he's not. He's going to come towards Tank. He's not trying to evade him. He's not trying to point fight. He's not really like a Shakur. You get me?
Yeah, that type of style. It's a good style though, because when you're fighting other guys, like not guys like Tank and Shakur, but when you're fighting like the other guys, it's like because that style is like you depend on your athleticism and your just natural raw strength. Because that style, you gotta walk guys down. You gotta be able to fucking beat guys down, beat them up. You know, that's the type of style he got. It's not like a Devin Haney. I can outpoint you and jab you and evade your punches type shit. It's more of like I have to bring it to you to win this fight. That's the only way I can win. And it's a good type of style, but some guys that are slick boxers, they can sneak, some shots through that shit. They can sneak under your guard.
Off the back foot and counter punch all day.
Yeah. But if it gets into the situation where it's like he catches one of Tank's punch and then he throws some shit back in the inside, he might be able to rock Tank shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's the possibility that can happen. All he got, look at the Pitbull Cruz fight. People like to say, "Oh, you don't judge people off certain fight." Look at the Pitbull Cruz fight. You can see it in Javante's eyes when Pitbull Cruz put his hands up and caught the uppercut. It's
Yep.
like, oh shit! That he looked at him like this wasn't part of the script type shit. Not saying
Yep.
the fight's fixed or anything like that,
You're not
but
used to that.
like, he's looking like, oh shit! I'm not used to guys actually having some type of wherewithal to catch a fucking punch,
Mm-hmm.
with their high guard. He wasn't expecting that. And I think he fucked up his hand around that time too, doing that because he threw the punch and he caught it with the high guard. He threw that uppercut at like a weird ass angle too.
Mm.
But I don't know. I don't know. It was a good fight though.
Yeah, it was. It was close. I think it's closer than people gave it credit for. Granted, Tank did have one hand. He
And
beat
I
him
ain't
with
gonna
one
be
hand.
one of them guys saying, "Oh, he really lost that fight." Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Nah.
But it was a close fight. But if that shit was in Saudi, nigga, they would have gave that shit to fucking Cruz.
Yep. Yep. You know that dude tried to cheat Bivol too, right? That's Zinod cat.
Hey, shout out to Bivol. Bivol beat the fuck out of that nigga, man.
Yeah. Nah. I did a video on Bivol. I didn't upload it yet though, because that dude went in there with a maestro. He went in there with his glove skinned and taped up, and he was trying to knock him out. He was trying to fucking go balls to the walls. But you know what, bro? I looked at that, and there was a few times Bivol could have gotten knocked out if he didn't have his hands up. If he didn't have his hands up.
There
And
was a situation where I think Bivol felt the punch and he said, hell no. Nah, and he just started turning up on his ass.
yup, and that's why, bro. I know I support black fighters a lot, but I really do like Dimitri Bivol. He is a
He
pretty
got that.
solid.
He got that. What I like the most about him is that he's throwing that punch down the fucking middle.
Straight
Boxers
down the
these
pipe.
days are not throwing it down the pipe. I don't know what it is. Like everybody has a wicked crazy hook, but nobody has like a good 1-2 game, or 1-2-3, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 game.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's just throwing fucking hooks from a fucking distance and uppercuts from fucking long range and all this weird shit and pity pat jabs.
You know what the difference was in that fight between Zinad and Bivol?
What?
Defense.
Yeah.
Because When Zanad came on strong, Bivol was able to block his shots and then return. And when he returned, Zanad wasn't blocking all of those. I that was a beautiful display of boxing to me because Zanad had a great offense and Bivol immediately recognized, no, I have to raise my defensive skills and that'll allow me an opportunity to counterattack and then go on the offensive. It was beautiful to watch to me. And the reason I appreciated it so much is because I was rooting for Ammo Williams so hard. And I'm like, my nigga, pick your hands up. Why
Man,
is your hand? You got caught with that jab because your hand is down.
I
You
ain't
can
gonna
block a
lie.
jab, bro.
When I seen the opening bell and I seen how when I heard the opening bell and I seen how big Hamza looked, bro, go back and look at Hamza's previous fights against like what's that nigga name that Andre beat up? I forgot his name. Fucking white dude with tattoos on his back. Go
Yeah, I know
watch
what
that
you're talking
fight.
about.
He looks fucking thin as shit. Thin.
He looked kind of swollen in this fight.
And bro, in this fight, this nigga looks swole. I said, "Oh fuck, man."
They
Then,
they definitely weren't in the same weight class. Definitely not.
oh no, but you guess what? You're not gonna hear no the deception of
Weight bully.
Hamza and his weight bullying. These bitch ass niggas, man. Boxing Eagle's a fucking bitch, man. This guy, I was talking about that on his live. I was listening in because I'm still following him on one of my other pages, and I was just like, you know what? Let me just hear if he's trying. Let me hear if it's maybe because I was thinking to myself,
Maybe this nigga wised up.
maybe he wised up because this shit's getting real. Man, this nigga is doubling down, talking about some, yeah, I need to watch that documentary. They was cooking. There's valid points in that documentary. There's literally a little fake propaganda video talking
I
about
seen it.
Devin Haney
Buttholes under buttholes. Nigga,
and
shut
shit
the
like
fuck
that.
up.
The deflection and he's decepting the public and he's just a weight bully. Like,
Bro, every second of that video, I tried to watch it, but literally every sentence he says, I'm like, stop. No, that's not true. This is what it is. You're leaving this part out. But this works on the casuals.
yeah, it really makes me believe that Ryan Garcia is spending money on like trying to run a deflecting tactic because this shit with his fucking drug tests and him sending back open samples, this shit is bigger than what people think it is.
Bro, you don't understand, dog. I don't think people that's propaganda. When it's propaganda, first off, Ryan Garcia is not I know people want to give Ryan Garcia points for being intelligent. He's a dummy. He's a fucking dummy. He might have smarts about him, but in terms of general reasoning, look, I've encountered people who are pathological liars. They're very good at deceiving, but they're not very smart. Their lies are so easy to uncover. They're kind of stupid with their lies, even. Ryan Garcia's team is behind that. And I think a certain belt commission, a certain promotion company is the one bankrolling that.
Bankrolling what?
The propaganda machine against Devin Haney.
I think it's just definitely his team.
I think a certain belt commission is involved too. Because remember, Ryan Garcia, the first belt he touched was a WBC belt. When
Now,
Devin
you
Haney
know what
was
I
like,
noticed though? You know what I noticed? I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I ain't seen WBC speak on any of this Ryan Garcia situation
why do you think so?
because they know he's cooked. You think so?
That's a good point actually. That's a very good point.
Look at bro. You know how I know it's really confirmed it to me. Really, it's what Floyd Mayweather said on that Mace in what's the name channel.
Yeah, what's the cat? I know what you're talking about. What he said
Uh,
about? Oh yeah, I can't say that because I'm gonna be sued.
yeah, he said I can't say nothing. I can't say because I don't want to get sued. Oh, you don't want to get sued? Who's getting sued? Who's getting sued here? Oh, you mean Ryan Garcia, the guy that you're involved with?
Yeah,
That guy May's probably getting sued, and you don't want to be involved in it. I get it.
yeah, man. Um, it's a dirty game. I definitely think there's a lot that's not being seen. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Mayweather was bankrolling that too.
Man, Mayweather, he's smart though. I ain't gonna lie. Just don't even speak on this shit at all.
Yep.
Just don't speak on it at all. I get it. I get it. But don't. You know this makes you look like a bitch in the light because you just threw your hand. You threw rocks and hide your hand just now.
Yeah, basically. Because we saw you tell him to pull out the fight.
You were on film with the fingers throwing up three.
Mm.
That's just crazy, man. I'm just saying. He's on the film talking about threes up. You gonna say
In
Photoshop?
Lenovo's on to something because
The
I don't
Floyd
know.
Ryan to come in 3 pounds overweight Mike exposed Floyd in a roundabout way.
Roundabout way.
Floyd was later exonerated for IV use against Pacquiao. That's crazy. It is crazy, but you got to think about it. You really got to think about it because it's like, man, everybody, everybody keeps on bringing it up. Oh, so what do y'all think about Floyd using IV? What y'all think about Floyd? So what you trying to say? Both these niggas is guilty? And I'm like, hey, take it how you want to take it. But one thing's for sure, somebody's on film using IV, and his ass is getting fucking put to fire right now. Hey, have you noticed that Ryan Garcia's lawyer? He's not even trying to combat the motherfucking weight thing in the IV. He's not even speaking on that shit.
You better not.
He's not. The only thing he's trying to say is you just gotta pay attention to what he's saying. Ryan's lawyer is basically saying that can we get a lower suspension because our own hair follicle test and our open supplements contains, it has ostarine and the hair follicle test
You
doesn't
should
have
get a
ostarine.
longer
So
fucking punishment.
can I please there also can I please get a 4 month suspension? They asked for a 4 month suspension.
Bro, sit down somewhere. Sit down somewhere, dog. 4 months, that's nothing. Motherfuckers go like, Ryan went 2 years without fighting. 4 months ain't nothing.
I was talking to my uncle and he said that Ryan went on some kamikaze shit. He just went in there and just sacrificed himself to beat up Devin Haney to fuck up his career. He knew his career was gonna get fucked up, and he just took the risk anyways.
Give me one sec. Daddy duty call.
Yeah, salute, man. Y'all hit the like button, and also y'all Cash App $ Art Man the Great. Yeah, man, shit's getting real out here. I'm a fan of the sport, man, and I'm always gonna be a fan. And I understand things change, man, but I just don't like the way American boxing is going right now. It's like we only got a handful of guys. Back then, we used to have all killers. Everybody was a killer. Not just everybody, but we had a lot of killers, man. Now it's just like our American guys. It's like I don't know. Somebody's saying this is a processed food. Said never. Devin will never be the same. Don't be surprised if Sandor beats him. Right? Like what the fuck? That shit's crazy, bro.
For facts, is anyone ever the same after that?
And
If you
that's why.
notice something,
And that's why Ryan might get the book thrown at him for real because that's what the Devin Haney's lawyer is saying as well.
yeah. I mean, let's think about it this way. If anyone could reach, matter of fact, I am gonna reach out to Devin on Insta and tell him, look at Wilder. Wilder got hit with messed up gloves, and I told y'all Ryan messed his gloves up in that fight too. I'll explain that later, but look at Wilder, what he been through, And look how he can't pull the trigger anymore. Look at Adrian Broner after the Maidana fight. Maidana pretty much admitted the gloves he used, the one when he tried to use them on Floyd. He had skin gloves. Anytime it's performance enhancing drugs, skin gloves, or people breaking the rules, it usually ends up damaging the fighter in a way that they're not the same anymore. They don't pull the trigger like they used to.
Man, look at bro. Wilder got touched one time and he was already just out of there. His punch resistance is shot like a motherfucker. What if that happens to Haney? What if Haney's punch resistance is shot too, where one punch just fucking has him fucking noodle legs and he's out of there? Said 2024 worst year for boxing. You think so? We getting a lot of fights though, but some crazy shit's going on between these fights. Like we getting the outcomes that we didn't even expect. Bivol got a stoppage. What the fuck? Shit crazy. First Wilder, then Spence. Now they got Devin. It's going crazy, but shit, I gotta get up out of here, y'all. Y'all stay blessed, man. Artman Apparel is gonna be back online this week. Artman the Great on Cash App. Salute to everybody. Like and subscribe.